Oh, what's going on? Okay, so not necessarily like it's a boring night tonight, but I got some things that I want to learn. So we all know how that goes. Um, Earlier today, so for the you know few of you who probably don't know, it was a snow day here, pretty much in all of Florida. My house got absolutely clobbered. So being from a state that it snows already. I used to kind of make fun of Southerners, like, right? Like, ooh, snow, oh, we can't drive, right? Until I started living down here. And then I was like, oh, no, now it makes sense. Because, because they never get any snow, roads are not treated nearly as well as they should be. So what ends up happening is like if you step outside, you eat shit. Like if you go on the road, your car has no traction, right? It's not the driver's fault. It's just smart because it's like, oh yeah, we get snow every 3 or 4 years. We really gonna build roads to protect against it? Probably not. So yeah, the scene outside my front yard was the street is just covered, like can't even see across it. So that was pretty cool. Like, doesn't happen all the time in Florida. Happens every now and again, but not all the time. Also, the other thing that I was trying to get at was, oh, right. I got, uh, me and my family, the rest of the, uh, like Fallout, universes beyond, uh, sorry, Commander decks. And what's funny is I bought like the boxes to hold the cards in. I bought the sleeves and all that kind of stuff. And of course, it snowed like during when I was getting ready for all this stuff to come in. So the fucking, day one the sleeves came in, day four, then all of a sudden all the boxes came in and all that kind of stuff. And the thing that was going to take the longest, of course it was the cards. The cards were going to take like a week. And of course, they were supposed to deliver today, and there's like no street because it's all covered in snow. Fucking sick, right? So of course, the important part didn't show up. But the good news is that the snow is clearing out now. It's starting to melt because Florida, right? And uh, yeah, gonna get my cards hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. And then I'll be able to beat the shit out of my kids with those decks too. I'm trying to do my best to get a like maybe like 20 or so decks and just like have those, and then that's like, all right, pick your deck, like pick what you want, like, you know what I mean, like kind of like in a fun little fun way. So kind of interesting. Let's see what else is going on. Oh yes, I completely ate fucking shit this morning. So got up kind of early to go to the gym at least because I was still going to go to the gym, and of course, and then walking out the back stairs, and it didn't even occur to me. Did not even occur to me. Like, I live in a 2-story building, all that kind of stuff. And it was just ice on my stairs. And I fucking like out of a cartoon, like and just like on my ass, and with the dog. The dog also fell. You know what I'm saying? So kind of one of those things where I was like, so picked myself up, dusted myself off. Thankfully, I didn't get hurt. I just got wet. So that was annoying, right? Like absolutely. And then the the dog was like, "I'm not going up those stairs. I ain't doing that." And I could not blame her more, or couldn't blame her, right? Cool. So now we got that out of the way. What I want to do, I want to get into DCS, and I want to practice some BVR, and then I also want to practice the A10 startup. I learned some different things about the takeoff that I wasn't doing. So I'll probably do this and then most likely upload it to the YouTube channel, and then we'll go from there. So I think me and my friend are starting like a DCS centric YouTube channel together, and we're gonna see how that works out. Again, just two friends dicking around, just want to uh save the times that we have together and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and load up DCS, but I think I've been missing something. I think there's something that I can bring to the table when playing DCS to just make the experience that much better. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh shit. Hold on. Wait. There we go. That's the good stuff. All right. Oh, I think I need my watch. You can't not have your watch. And when you're flying, you need it. Oh, all right. Good. Excellent. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start up DCS, and this game takes for fucking ever to start up. So hopefully we just get it going. Also, fun fact, I had to order new headphones too because I don't know if you can see this, and I was looking for this all day yesterday or the day prior to, and I could not find it anywhere. But like this bracket right here, you see that? Like I went and I epoxied it and I waited for it to like, you know, harden and cure and all that kind of stuff like overnight. Didn't hold, did not hold. And it was like specifically for like plastics and all that kind of stuff and whatever. So I ordered a new headset. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. We'll see, because right now it like whenever I put it on, you'll see it when I wear it, it like it see it hurts me to do it. It hurts me to do it. I don't want to do it. But it does it. It just kind of flexes out. Like you see that? Like up here. Yeah. Not good. It should last tonight, but after that it's probably done. All right. I think we're up and running. All right. Cool. So I think we're going to go hit the server. Let me see where it is. So not password protected or anything like that. So if anybody wants to fly this, you're more than welcome. So we got the warpig.io. We have the Nevada range all set up and ready to go. Okay, just making sure that I have this all set up the way I want it. Sick. I really need to get foot pedals. That would be cool. Oh well, we're good for now. I think the game's trying to tell me something. Yeah, this is annoying as fuck because it's like hanging off my ear and it's annoying. Matter of fact, you know what? Ah, what is going on? Turn this off. Don't don't give me this. Don't get That's not what we like. I'll give it a second. Oh, I think we saved it. I think we saved it. We saved it. That never happens. There we go. Sick. So let's go ahead. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into the F-18. We'll get a um we'll get a loadout going. I'll do a cold start. Come on, you know you want to. Just practice my cold starts because you never know. I think it's fun and I think it's important. Okay. Are we good? We good? All right. Here we are, sitting here. Go ahead and light it up. Let's get rid of this. Battery on. APU coming up. Go ahead and close the canopy. And then when this ready light comes on, boink. Cranking up the left engine. And nothing comes on until this is good to go. So takes a second. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? So then when this gets to about 30, we can go ahead and unlock the left side. Unlocked. It's going to come up. And all the hydraulics are coming up too. It's like my favorite noise in the world. It really is. And here come the systems. Let's go ahead and crank over to the right engine now. Yeah, running through its systems. 5. Unlock the right. Give it a little shimmy shake. Right gen is on. Okay, good. Almost fucked that up. Almost fucked that up. Here it comes. And then the right gen just came off. So we're going to turn this off. APU's coming down. Sick. So now we're going to start up the systems. And I like to go kind of left to right here. Don't need to do anything about that. That's anti-ice. Don't need that. Maybe give some rotate to some bleed air. These are all the lights. Easy day. Battery switch. Off. Okay. Yep, these are all the lights inside. No big deal. I'll turn this on, even though I don't think we're going to need it. We'll start the nav system in IFA, and we're going to let that count down. You'll see it here when it comes in. Radar, we can go ahead and go to standby. This is your KY58. That's just going to be your radios or something like that. Landing and taxi lights are going to be on. We retracted that. Flaps are going to be half. We can go ahead and take that off. Fire system test. Okay, this is your ground power. You don't got to worry about that. Inner wing inhibition. No, we're good there. Generators high. Wing extensions. I don't think we need anything here. There's fuel dump and all that kind of stuff. Trim the rudders. Fine. Got your mids boxes over here, or your radios over here. OBOGs. Turn your fucking OBOGs on. God damn it. Swear to God. Okay. So now got that all set up. Let's go ahead and move this over to day. Head mount on. IR cool. This is coming to day. Brightness is coming up for that. Brightness is coming up for that. These are our engines over here. And while all this stuff is aligning, we'll go ahead and get an air-to-air loadout. I think I have an air-to-air loadout, right? Yep, air-to-air slang. I'm an idiot. This is gonna be heavy, but yeah, this is what we got. Request rearming. Copy. Yeah, video recorders. Auto. We got these bit failures, so we go ahead and click and hold the reset button for the FCS. Cool. Let's see what we got here. We got attack radar. We got the HUD. Not what I want. Checklist. It's kind of cool. Engine SCS. Yeah, everything looks good so far. Nice. All right, cool. This is your radar. I forget where these. This is why I do these things. I forget where. Hmm. Line uplink. Menu mid setup. Brightness day. Blank. I forget where this stuff is. The bit tests. So everything is in test right now. Helmet mounted display included, which is this right here. So I forget where to check my INS. I know my INS is degraded right here, and it says that, but where do I check the alignment? I forget. We want our attitude, manual attitude indicator, good. Check seat. Battery switch is off. Still testing. Left liner off, right liner off. Yep. Okay, we're probably going to go ahead and stop this. It's fine. Nav is not ready. You can see it right here, right? I just want to know where the INS page is. I forget where that is at. Not the ADI. I'm just checking them just in case the stuff's on here. I don't think it is. It actually might be on the HSI right here. Waypoint, heading, select, auto, time USD, sensors, ACL, mode. That's whatever. I'm good with that. There's this down here. It doesn't really tell me much. There we go. IFA GPS. Quality. Okay, cool. That's what we're looking for, right? So the quality goes from 99 and it counts down. And I think it's usable when you get to like 43 or something like that. Or 45. No, 65. It's usable at like 65. But as we sit here, as the inertials like spin up, like it's going to get lower. And I think it gets to like 5.0 or something like that. So that's just me guessing though. Turn the radar altimeter on because I like that number better. Can I switch this altitude? Yes, I can. And we'll get our altimeter in. What? That's weird. That's like all the way down. So 2810, which is fine, I suppose. Okay, cool. I'm going to hit air to air one time just to bring this up. Just because I want it. It says INS degraded. INS is fine, or the nav system is fine. So I'm not really too worried about it. But I think we're ready to take off. So we'll go ahead and call the ground crew. Remove.
Remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
All right. We are strapped. Right. This is gonna be a really heavy takeoff. So let's go ahead and get after it. Come on. Give it to me. Yeah, dude, we know this shit is heavy. Nose wheel steering on. You see that by the little indicator right here. This is just me like doing like the mental checks in my head that I have everything that I need. I'm not gonna lie to you, this thing is fucking struggle bussing. So if I move like too much faster, it's gonna like spin the fuck out on me. Okay, making our way to the hood to 03 right, it looks like. Yeah, boy. That's cool. I like this. Trying to drive like this sucks though. This is a good speed, I think, too. Have anti-skid. Okay, it's on. Cool. Brakes off. Yep. I remember when I played a couple days ago, I totally oh whoops, I accidentally hit that button. Totally forgot to operational. Do a little safety check before we take off. All right, cool. So I am giving myself permission to take off 03 right, and it's gonna be amazing. All right, we're gonna need to get going here. Maybe half. Sure. All right. Nose wheel steering coming off. Full rudder now. Boy, howdy, is the end of that runway coming quick. And we're off. All right, flaps up. Gear is coming up to a really easy takeoff. Not gonna push ourselves too hard with it. Got a little motor raceway, a little NASCAR going. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start our turn. Some shit on my screen. Sorry, I'm trying to on the windshield. I mean, all right. Need to bring this radar down a little bit. You can see here this little carrot. For the longest time, I couldn't pick up contacts to save my life because it was all the way down here where this is searching out in front of you. I don't want one box. I'd like two, and I don't want that. I'd like 80, and then I'm looking for how do I fix that? Pull back a little bit. We're going like 500 knots. We're totally fine right now. Go ahead and bring that down to about 20 nautical miles. We locked up this guy already. Sure. I think it's a friendly that we just locked up. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We'll reset. Nope. How do I do this again? Data. 16 seconds. Very good. Very good. And then we can go ahead and move this. Probably down to 20 nautical miles here. Go ahead and get down. We got master arm coming on. Air to air mode is on. We are using the Alpha Bravos. Try to lock this guy up real quick. We probably could go Pitbull right now, which is where you just shoot and then the system takes over. Oh, see that little carrot's fucking me right now. See, move it down to the proper position and we got him instantly. I'm expecting to see, okay, I don't want 140. I'm looking for more 80. There we go. Kind of help out my radar scan here. How do I not see this guy on radar right now? He's 6 miles out. That's because I'm probably in the 40. Yeah. I can see this homie at 2. I don't want that. Yeah, why can't I see this MiG right in front of my face? Maybe these go more boxes up and down, probably. There he is. Found him. Locked him up. So I got to aim for this dot. He's within the dot. I'm expecting a shoot now very shortly. The dot is on him. All right. Box 3. Point 2. We are out of there. All right, we're going back to searching. Mission will restart in 15 minutes. Oh no. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there's some F-15s out this direction, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, F-15s, MiGs, F-16s, excuse me. So we're gonna head out this direction. See if we can get some shot on some other entities. We'll move this out to 20 nautical miles. So this scale's 20. So right here is 5, 10, 15, and then all the way in the back is 20. And then this is, I think it's called the bullpen. So anything that's beyond 20 nautical miles that I am seeing will get put into that bullpen, and then I can zoom out to 40, let's say, and then they'll get pulled in. Because now this is 10, 20, 30, and 40 nautical miles. Trying to just climb, get some altitude. Forgot off. I also got to turn on my ECM. I'd be dead. All right, let's point the nose down now that we're above the mountains and see if I find anything. Oh. I see it. It was something. Ah. We'll go ahead and pull back. See what we got here. Interesting. Yeah, they're right there in front of me. So now that they're in front of me, like you can just go pit bull, like just fucking no radar lock, see ya, right? You can do that, but we're trying to practice our locks. Wink. So we got a lock right here. I think those F-16s are coming my direction, so we'll go around for an actual lock-on shot with this guy. He's popping chaff and flares, all that stuff. There's his homeboy. Like I said, this is just for my practice purposes. And like, yeah, like it's cool that I can just like go pitbull and all that stuff, but you know what's cooler? Locking somebody up, like properly. I think I need to go in. Okay, he should be popping up on the radar. Go ahead, we'll get some distance. And we can move over to trackball scan, see if that works better for us. Okay. Ah. Real easy turn. All right, let's come back up over the mountain here. Come on, lock them up. Lock them up. He should be popping up. I don't know what's going on. The radar is tilted proper. There he is. In the LAR. Coming at me, firing. There we go. That's what I like to see. Yeah. Okay, what else do we have now? Let's go ahead and move this out to 20. Got some bogeys up ahead. Should be populating very, very shortly. Make sure the data is, no, we want 16 seconds to hold that. So that's how long it is before the track goes to something else. Come on, do it for me. Do it for me. There we go. Couple of targets. Got one locked up. All right, Fox 3. Yep. Got the other one locked up too. I think we're going head on with each other, so I'm going to lead them a little bit. Box 3. Blink. All right. And we are out of there. Enjoy your float, gentlemen. Enjoy your float. I didn't even do any of this stuff. Shit. Oh, fuel. Fuck, we're almost out. We've been palling around out here for so long. I'd say we got a good couple hours. Another 10 minutes of like playtime before we really have to RTB. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna start heading home. We can hit up homeboys on the way out though. Let's go in with some 9X's. Nope, 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 nope. This radar is pissing me off. Not doing it right. Needs to be co-altitude. Cool. Drop them. There he is. That's 40 miles. I don't want that. So they should be showing up about here. But if I can't do that, that's fine. We'll lock them up like this. Away. Looks like it locked on. Pretty good. It missed. It missed. All right. You know what? Re-engaging with guns is never a bad thing. Got our little target reticle here. Yeah. Gotta lead this guy a little bit more. Dang, that's a lob shot if I've ever seen it. He's already locked in. Firing. Off the wing. Going after the same guy. Oh, shit. Another one gone. We locked up the right one this time. Boink. All right, we are RTB at this point, and we are coming back much lighter. Kind of floating this thing right now, too. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back. What is... I forget off the top of my head. What is the TACAN for Nellis? Let's see what we got here. So, Nellis is looking like 12 X-ray. Cool. So I can throw that in the TACAN real quick. So we go TACAN, X-ray, 1, 2, transmit, receive, enter. And then just nope, other one, damn it. Damn it. Safe everything really quick. This is weird. HUD, no. Stores, no. SA? Yeah. Cool. So this little triangle right here is the direction of the airfield. So I'm just gonna put that up. Bang, bang. Probably should, like, actually make sure that I'm climbing. Need to trim out since we are coming back much lighter. Now, also, I want to know how I bring up the force knob here. There it is. All right, cool. So I can bring this to, what is it, 030. So the reciprocal of that is, no, 030 should be good. Oh no, it's this way because it's north. Isn't that like an indicator or something like that? I don't see an indicator for it. Ah! There's Nellis. This is awesome. Okay, cool. I thought I forgot how to do all this stuff. Um, I still wish it would kind of show me, right, what this course is. And I know that it does, I just forget where it does it. Because then what I can do. Oh no, it restarted. Fuck, dude. That's fine. Not a big deal. Oh, we'll just pop in one that's fresh. We'll pop in a fresh guy. We'll take off, and then we'll. I'm gonna hit that fucking landing though. That got taken from me right there. I'm not happy about it. All right, is the canopy down? Yes, it is. Make sure the injection seat's on, for fuck's sake. All right, I'm literally gonna take off, reposition, and then fucking get back to where I was because that kind of pissed me off a little bit. Well, X-ray, and then enter. Then the essay. Yeah. There's one. That's that one. Speaking of which, I should probably pay attention to where the fuck I am. All right, so now instead of going to 0-3, we should be going to 2-1 right, if I'm not mistaken, because the inverse of 0-3 is 2-1 ink. Yep, 2-1 right. Yep, like that. Hey, we got flaps. We got taxi lights should be on. I feel like it's really hard to move. Also trying to like respect it though, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to take this shit too fast and then like all of a sudden you're off the runway. See, this is like a bad position that I'm in right now too. We are still heavy and I don't think we have the full runway. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit on the brakes while we try to take off and kind of, I could probably back taxi too. This is Tiger 10, request back taxi, runway 21 right, or full takeoff because I screwed up. Okay, then we'll turn nose wheel steering on high. Kind of like on the ship. All right, so we're gonna hold on to the brakes, then we're gonna go ahead and push. Holding, 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 holding off the brakes. $75, nose wheel steering coming off. Gotta use that rudder a little bit more, and she wants to take off. Very good, very good. All right, gear coming up, flaps coming up. We have a positive rate. We're gonna go air to air mode. We're going to hook up these. Boink, 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 boink. Move this little carrot again, all the way at the top. We like track wall scan up in this bitch. We'll do 4 bars. We'll do data to 16. Very good. Was ist das? Oh, that's gone. There was something out in front of me. It could be a KC-130. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Just because I don't want to be here all day. I feel like that was a very good learning process. What do we got here? That's a friendly. I think. May have actually locked him up. All right. Let's get within 20 miles. I don't think I've ever taken a shot in 20 miles before. So let's go ahead and make sure we get up there. Mach number is coming. Mach number is coming. Mach 3 times 2. They're going to gain a little bit of altitude, so the plane's radar is going to drive them in. And then they're going to find their own way after that. I'm going to switch targets. Fox 3 times 2. Yeah, they got a long way to travel, so I think they hit the mountain. No? I see what happened. They kind of ran out of juice, so looks like we're looking at like 15 nautical miles of actual, like, usable shit. This dude is coming at me, so we're gonna aim a little bit low. Don't hit the mountain, don't hit the mountain, don't hit the mountain, don't hit the mountain. Yeah. Yeah, the other aims just kind of ran out of juice, which is fine. Got him damaged. Oh, those are my missiles. So the diamond is, I don't know what the diamond is. Oh, foe, like actual. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lead this guy. Ah, shit. Fucked up. This doesn't hit, which it did. It doesn't like it. Okay, we got the bore sight back. 20 nautical miles. There he is. If it locks up, coup. If it doesn't, coup. We'll launch one for now. Go ahead and hit the burners. Got him. Bring this to 10. See if I still can't lock up this F-16. If I have to do it manually, then I have to do it manually. That's fine. Need to get past that debris. It's on its own now. Got him. All right. Now. That was fun. Okay. Cool. So now I've got to... all right. So the DDI again. Pack in 1, 2, X-ray, enter. And I think that's where it's pointing us right now. Oh yeah, we climbed. We certainly climbed. Okay. Okay, are we steadied out now? Okay, good. I think we are. We'll pull back a little bit. while I mess with this and kind of try to figure this out. Nothing. PPLI definitely. Surveillance, I don't care about that. Yeah. All. All ID. Yeah. Waypoint. There we go. And again, I wish this would tell me. Oh, is that what this is? This might be what this is. 030. I know we took off in the opposite direction, but it's fine. Kind of trying to practice my instrument landings here. I gotta do one thing first. I mean, you have to. All right, now let's see if I can do it down the strip. Two one zero. So yeah, 030. That works. Okay, we got a little bit of climb action. Let's do it at like 30K. And this is going to be our pointer to Nellis Air Force Base. And then this is going to be the runway that I put in. That's why that course was so important to me. Okay, we're almost at 30K. Go ahead and probably start leveling off. Is that her? That's her. All right, we aren't ready quite yet. Gotta wait till it's off the wing. All right, performing a barrel roll now. And when I pull out of this, it should be right in front of me. And there she is. It's almost perfect, but I kind of stalled out a little bit. Which is totally fine. That's why we got altitude, right? I didn't know there was an airport right there too. Interesting. Like a bat out of hell. It's not the right road. That's fine. And pulling up. And there's Nellis right in front of us. All right. 4 landing checklists. And then our arrow is pointed in the direction. Yep, so we're good there. So we kind of need to intercept. All right, so flaps are coming down. Brakes coming out. Get below 300 and then the gear will come out. We could probably go ahead and give the brake a rest. Flaps are full. Gear is... We can put gear out now. That's fine. Put some more drag out there. We do need to eat some airspeed here. We are very high as well. I might have to bring the air brake back out just for shits and giggles. So speed brakes out. I got 3 down and locked. I've got flaps are at full. We are still in the descent.
Altitude.
Bringing the speed brake back in. Problem is I was too high coming in. We should be fine to land though. Since now that we're below 200, that's good. We definitely don't need any more power, that's for sure. Ah, we were a little hard there. That's okay. Pretty smooth landing, if I do say so myself. Not really much of a flare, but what can you do? All right, we got nose wheel steering back on. Gear looks good. All right, so what I want to do now is reload with a bomb loadout. We'll just pull off to the side of the taxiway or the runway rather. Get a bomb loadout with a targeting pod. Get a couple of Mavericks in there. I'd say that was a pretty successful air-to-air practice run, and that was a pretty successful landing, right? Normally my landings are a little bit rough, but that one wasn't so bad. It was definitely could have been better. There was no flare, but it was on speed, so that's like for me trying to get better at this is the most important part. Like I could just rip it in there and then like be satisfied with that, but I want to do it properly. You know what I'm saying? And that still wasn't even close to being proper. All right. So we'll go ahead and ask for fuel in a different loadout. Let's see. Yes. Air to ground missile. What do we got here? These are Mavericks. Yup. Yep. High vis.
Request refueling.
Ooh,
Request rearming.
I like that.
Copy.
So this is what's called a hot refuel. This is something that you can do. You can come in, land at a base. You don't have to turn the engines off. You can just get what you need, get your fuel, and get the fuck out, right? So this is something that you can do. If you need to make any repairs or anything like that, though, the engines, at least in the game, have to come all the way down. Oh, I think they're fueling me first. Yep. I was like, where are the weapons? They're fueling. Obviously, this is very much expedited. Oh, I didn't even notice this. That's the INS stuff right here. It goes down to 0.6. It's pretty good. I wonder if I can. Yeah, 6-0. Oh, we learned something today. Okay, cool. I did not know that. Very interesting. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take off. We're gonna head to the range. We're gonna lace some Mavericks, and then we'll hop into the F-16, get some air-to-air, and then we'll go through and learn again how to start the A-10. Just get them reps and stats, you know. So that's kind of my plan anyway. All right, cool. Should be about another minute and we'll be loaded. But then we have to get for our weapons. Great. And this is the brew right here, the bomb rack unit. And then you can tell this is like an extension of that to carry weapons over here. So let's say this is a 2,000 pound class brew, right? It carry something up to 2,000 pounds. So if that's the case, what they'll do is they'll split it and they'll put like 1,000 pound here and 1,000 pound on the other side for, you guessed it, 2,000 pounds. That's not the exact math behind it, but that's effectively what that does. Almost. Almost. There we are. I think it goes up to 1,200. More than that, huh? Shit.
Refueling complete.
There we go. Now, to me with them wets. How far away can I go? Jesus. This is kind of cool.
Rearming complete.
Damn. I didn't even get to see them get put on. All right, we're good to go. We got Mavericks on the wings. We're going to go ahead. We got the lights on. Anti-skid is on. Okay, we're out of here. I don't think we need a back taxi for this one. All right, cool. So we're strapped with Mavericks. Look good, look good. Engines look good. Send it. All right, we're at 53, 65, 70, 75, 80. Nose wheel steering is coming off. Now we are all rudder, in case you didn't know. Nose wheel steering and the rudder are the same thing. It's just electronically coming on and off. So this thing's trying to come up already. Rotate. There we go. All right, we got positive rate. Gear up. Flaps up. Go ahead and turn off that light. And we're going to head to the range. Get some altitude. And do a little thing. Oh, God, too much. I think the range is out this way. I turned on my T-pod, right? I think I need to figure this out. Yes. If you don't turn the teapot on, it takes for fucking ever to come up. I mean, it's really only like a minute, but you know. We'll get master arm on. We'll set these up. So what we have to do is we have a laser designator and we have to set it the same thing as the laser. By default, it's 1688 in this aircraft for this game. So 1688. Oops. 1688. All right, cool. So now they all say 1688. And then I want not that. I need the FLIR. Put that out in front. Cool. We are starting to turn a little bit. I don't like that. I'm gonna fix that up. All right, so we don't need gun. I don't need to step by anything. Don't need the tone. Yeah, 1688. Those are the codes. I could change those if I wanted to. This is the slew. It means it's slewed to the laser, but I could do it manually if I wanted to, but I really don't want to. Now we're just back at the regular store screen. This is the camera. It's set up to the front because I haven't really figured out how to do like the look and then target yet, but we'll get there. Okay, cool. Let me just make sure that I am heading to the range, and I think this is it. Oh, there's KC-130. Hello. It might be up there, actually. Get a little lazy turn into the right. Check the map real quick. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, we're in the right spot. Kind of need to be going like almost a direct north right now. Oh, it's right below me. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So this targeting pod is connected right to my little airplane icon right here. So when I go there, I'm going to click, and you know that I have this selected because that little diamond right there. And so I'm going to aim that up for, let's just say this dude. Then I can move it to my heart's content. Cool. And he is locked up right now. So what I am going to do is I want this to be a trigger, right? So laser is now armed, which brings up the trigger. And now we have trigger, right? However, we're overflying right now, so we need to go and kind of reset. This is kind of what I like to practice with, was just the Mavericks, because I think that it does the laser, it does the distance, and it gives you like a really nice like platform in order to start. So it's saying, hey, you need to go and give me some FLIR. So we're gonna get some altitude, we'll climb now that we have our target designated, and then we're gonna come back around. The camera is still locked on to that, by the way. Do normal IR cooling. Come back around, go a left for a right. And then my head mountain display shows me what I'm looking at, which is a good thing. Okay, so we've got targeting, and we are there. So you can see we're still locked on. And what I can do is I can go narrow, and I can even zoom in if I wanted to. And then my head mountain display shows me what I'm looking at, which is a good thing. Okay, so we've got targeting, and we are there. So you can see we're still locked on. And what I can do is I can go narrow, and I can even zoom in if I wanted to. Yeah. All right, cool. So we are locked in. I'm just going to go ahead, slow it down, level it out, and we'll go ahead and fire the laser. And I'm waiting on the left for those to be armed. And boy, howdy, I think I need to select them up, actually. Hang on. Boink. Ready? Fire. Ready? Waiting, 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 waiting. Come on, give me another one. I need to set up to fire two at once, but here, we'll go like this. We'll show you the laser designation. It's not even close. What is going on? Code is 1688, right? Yeah. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Huh. Let me do a step really quick. 1688. We just need to verify that, I guess. Interesting. Is uncaged. Display 1, display 2. See, that's so weird to me. Okay. All right, we got them selected. I need to trim this out real bad. So I'm going to do that because we just like got a weapon off the wing. I don't know what to say about that. It's almost like this, like it was still armed. It didn't like actually fire the laser. It was weird. We're 4.6 miles from the target. Let's go ahead and just get a quick turnaround. A little bit of juice. Okay, on trigger pull. Okay, the targeting pod is locked. We are firing the laser. Ready, pickle. It looks like it is tracking now. Let's go to the F6. That's looking a little bit better. Still tracking. You can see it moving. Still tracking, still tracking. Easy connect. All right, cool. Now, the thing to keep in mind off of this is when you do that and the laser stops firing, okay, it's telling you laser armed. So, laser's armed. Trigger. We'll come back around for another shot. This indicator is telling me kind of where it is, so it's like kind of looking back that way, so that's kind of nice. Ah. 0.7. So when I get to 7, I'm just going to pull a loop-de-loop. We're going to roll over, find a target, and then fucking laser it. I think these things have a range of about 10 nautical miles. Trying to go center mass as best I can. Locked it up. Laser. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Waiting for a ready. What? Okay, we'll go laser off. That's fine. All right, I got it selected the same. And I think it's definitely too late. So we get the move on, we'll skedaddle, come back around. On off, maybe. Where's my HMD? Where's my display? Game's acting goofy. Might need to be a little bit farther away because I am so high up. It's adding in the added altitude into the range, and I may have been too close. I'm not sure, if I'm being honest. So we will wait till this thing gets to 10. Should take me about 15 seconds, and then we'll roll back in. Got a left. Coming back for a right. All right, so we're 10 miles out. Laser is armed. I'm gonna trigger pull, lasering, waiting for the ready, waiting for the ready. Still lasing. Still lacing. Why doesn't it want to shoot? I have no clue. Might have to go watch a video on how to do this again. I don't remember. All right, well, I'll tell you what. We'll come back in for a landing. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I just got to figure out why it won't let me like ripple. So I'll go watch like a Grim Reaper video real quick. Kind of upgrade myself, and then I'm not gonna redo it, but we'll hop into the F-16 after that. There's Nellis. Okay, cool. Still quite a ways out, so No big deal. About 13.3 out, or is that my 13.5? Oh yeah, that's not it. That's okay. That's not the TACAN. I need to watch a video on the TACAN too, I guess. Just to make sure that like I'm like up to stuff. Because obviously I don't know why these other two Mavericks didn't arm. So I got nothing for that. What I do know is I need to start dropping some goddamn altitude. It's all right. Still had a little bit of success. That's why we do this, right? You got to dust off the cobwebs. I just I can't think of a reason why this one wouldn't arm, but it is what it is. Not a big deal. We'll go watch a little Maverick video and see what's going on, and then like I said, 16 time. We'll watch that, and we'll watch the TACAN. We'll learn. Learning will occur. I need to intercept this line. Oh, air brake up. All right, flaps are coming down. Gear is coming down. I got 3 down and locked. We're still trying to intercept this inbound route. All right, we can go ahead and kill the speed brake. All right, speed brakes out in. Excuse me. 3 down and locked. Flaps are down full. Speed brake is in. So we are clear to land. Runway 21 right. I'm giving myself permission to land. Slow our descent a little bit. Maybe give it a little bit of power. A little high. It's not bad. Descent rate's still pretty good. Need to adjust. Need to adjust. All right, power is coming out. Definitely landed too hard there, though. That was a hard landing. Damn it. There was no speed to like, you know? Yeah, you can hear it. Gears aren't acting too good. That's all right. I tried to just go off the turnpike or the runway. It didn't work that well. Hey, tower. Did you need to get permission for me to land? All right. All right. So we'll close the game down for a minute. I'm gonna hit the head and then I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I'm gonna go back to fly my invisible plane. Say, yeah. Trying to find a way to describe you without being disrespectful. Oh man, I left it on just chatting. Weird. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to watch a video. We're gonna watch two videos actually, because I need a small refresher on the Maverick. I was watching a Tekken tournament earlier. I was playing through a little bit of Tekken too, and I'm getting better but worse. Does that make sense? So like, sorry, small sidebar. So I was obviously playing Reina, learning some more combos, but like just fucking like the more I learn, the more I try to do, so the worse I got. If that makes any sense. What I really need to do is learn how to like open people up a little bit better. That's my big hindrance right now. But we're neither here nor there. We're doing no. Then we need to go to, let's see. DCS. Look at that. AGM. Yep.
I
Cool.
came from a generation where it was.
I'm going to skip through a lot
A
of
lot
it.
of the women who were directors that came from my generation.
No one cares, Nicole Kidman.
Forward if we can uncage it by pressing the cage button and recage master arm on air to ground. We're going to select our Maverick F and we'll press again. And you can see that we are now timing. This will count down from 3 minutes. Once it gets to 0, they will be aligned and cooled and ready for use. We're now in an air-started aircraft and there are some targets in front of us. Before we get any further, let's look at today's control. To fire the missile, press and hold weapon release. To slew the seeker head, we will need to push and hold TDC D press and use TDC up, down, left or right to slew. Cage or uncage the seeker head. We've got cage on cage. So let's repeat. Master arm on, air to ground, Maverick. At this point we can see that the Maverick has a cross through it as it does in the HUD here. That means it does not have an IR lock and it cannot be used. We can see there are MAV Fs on the 4 pylons that we can step between the different stations or pylons.
I think
like
these
that.
are
If we press
different.
again on MAV, we go to the actual Maverick screen.
Okay, these are slew and slave.
Change through the Mavericks again,
we don't want
like
that.
Do we want the fuse to be instantaneous? Delay 1 or delay 2 will have instantaneous.
Laser Maverick. This is what we want.
This video sponsor.
Yeah,
we
sure.
can have the missiles on pylon lasing mode. Let's have a look at today's controls. To fire the weapon, push and hold weapon release button. To fire the laser manually, gun trigger second D10. To slew the T-pod, obviously, TDC up, down, left and right to create a target point. TDC D press. To assign the TDC or SOI to the left screen, SCS left to the right screen, right. We'll also change track types.
That's what I was talking about, that diamond that's in the top right corner.
Air to ground mode
so
on, master arm to arm. Ensure our flare is on and ears. Turn our LTD, arm our laser basically, with that guy there. First we'll find the target. Right DDI, main menu, flare. Assign TDC to the right DDI, SCS right, and we're going to use
this. So this is what I was talking about. This is how you know that this is selected right here. And then there's one for the left, and there's one also for the HUD up to the front.
TDC Slukis to find the bad guy. There he is. I'm going to get a point track. I've specifically got a moving target here to show, because it's of interest here. So IR mode there. Zoom in. Place the cursor in front of him. SCS right once and twice to create a point track which is needed for the moving target. Next we're going to press TDC D press to create the target point. Ping. Now got a target point 3.7 nautical miles away. What we're going to do next is set the weapon up. I mean, we would have actually set the weapon up a long time before this, but just showing you for this video. So on our SMS page we're going to click on our MAV there. We need to set the laser code to match the laser code here.
I think I didn't do the D press.
UFC code 1688, enter. Both are now set to 1688. this code is no longer flashing, which means that the code matches the weapon. Next, click the weapon again. There, we can see that the current seeker head of the selected weapon, which is station 7, is centered in the center here, and it is caged, so it's non-active at the moment, and our laser code is 1688. What we're going to do now is press SCS left once to assign TDC to this screen and watch what happens.
And it's going to
It's automatically
uncage.
uncaged the weapon and slewed the seeker head, shown as this cross, to our target position, which is about there. The diamond is our target position, and the triangle is the position of our seeker head, which is currently slaved to the
I don't
same
need
place.
that.
Now, if we press and hold the weapon release button, what that will do is first automatically laze the target at PRF 1688. Then it will slew the Maverick Seeker to the active target, and still while pressing it, it will fire the weapon. So watch this. Press automatic lasing, move the seeker head, and the weapon's fired. And I don't need to do anything now, it's all automatic in terms of the lasing. This is a really cool
Uncage
new
the
feature.
weapon.
Ping. Now,
Boink.
give it a few seconds and the lasing will stop automatically. So that's just, I'm not holding the trigger anymore. So I'm not holding the weapon release anymore, by the way. As soon as the missile fired, I released that button. It stopped flashing now, and we're good to re-engage. Note, to re-engage, I will need to re-arm the laser. It de-arms itself after each shot. So re-arm the laser. This
So maybe one thing I wasn't doing, I don't think I was putting that point track on it. I'll try also the uncaged in range and automatically. We'll see how that works.
time we'll fire manually. So that's SCS right to assign TDC to our right DDI. Let's just find a new target somewhere. I'm going to SCS right again to get out of point track and just to operational. We're out of point track now. We can track another target. You know, to be honest, we'll just shoot the guy again, even though I should have put another tank in. What we'll do now is SCS right to create an area track. We'll then press TDC depress to create a target. New target created there. This time we'll laze manually by boxing that trigger there. To laze manually, press and hold the trigger second detent button.
So that's this, and then pickle.
Release, and it's released. Do it again, and it's lasing again. Now you can see that the Maverick has locked itself because we left it essentially uncaged on the left screen. Let's just pretend that it wasn't uncaged. So let's go SCS left. Let's recage it. I just want to show you all the possible options. Recage it there. Now we're going to SCS right, back to this screen. We're going to laze again by pressing and holding the trigger. Now note that it hasn't locked this time because we've left it in a caged configuration. Let's go SCS left now to assign our TDC to the left screen. Now we're going to push cage uncaged button, uncage it, and now it's gone and selected the target. Still,
Don't have to do that.
Trigger down for laze, I'm going to press and hold the weapon release. Now let go of the weapon release, and I'm just pushing and holding the laser, the trigger for the laser, and it's a little bit difficult. But now, if I release the trigger for the laser at any point, then this missile will just spoon off somewhere. It won't track. So I'm still holding the trigger, and that's hit. Still lasing, and let go of the trigger. We've stopped lasing. So I know that was a bit awkward the way I showed it, but
Yeah. There we go.
Hi, this is Patayo, and
Best series to learn stuff. Great.
sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're in the FA-18C Hornet and we're looking at using TACAN navigation, and in particular TACAN in combination with runway rails. So first, what is TACAN? Tactical air navigation. It allows us to navigate to wherever there is a TACAN station. There can be TACAN stations on runways or near runways, on aircraft carriers, and in aircraft. If we want to find one on an airfield, we can click on that airfield and see if it's got any TACAN. That has nothing. So what we're going to do now is zoom out and look for the TACAN sign. It's a triangle type sign. There's one. This is actually a VORTAC, but it's close enough to a TACAN. Click on this guy here, and you can see TACAN 96 X-ray. It'll always be a number and then an X-ray or a Yankee, and you'll have an identifier as well. In this case, Mike Alpha. The identifier is there so you can check that you've reached the correct station. In our video, we want to reach this Stennis here. Now I can't click on it and find the TACAN. What I can do is go to the briefing, Alt Bravo, I can see that in this case, situation carrier is TACAN 11 X-ray. So 11 X-ray we're going on today. It is a radio-based system and you must maintain a line of sight. So if I'm trying to find an airfield TACAN that's behind a mountain, it won't work. It's just something to bear in mind.
True.
So on our UFC, we click on
I forgot
TACAN
about
here.
that.
We can have transmit, receive. This allows us to find a bearing and a range to a TACAN station, or receive, where we can only find a bearing to a TACAN station, and with either of those we have the ability to have air-to-air here, so air-to-air transmit receive, air-to-air receive, where we can talk to an airborne station. We're going to do transmit receive today for a carrier. Here is X-ray or Yankee, so we're going to X-ray, and the number,
11.
we're going to type in 11, enter, and then we've got to turn it on. You may have to click this a few times for it to turn on. Sometimes it's like that, sometimes it's not. And the TACAN is now on. Station 11, transmit receive, X-ray without
Have to turn it on.
Next we're going to go to our HSD. I know it's shown down there, but for extra ease we're going to go here. First I want to confirm that I've managed to tune into the TACAN station. So because we've got the triangle symbol there, that is the geographic location of that TACAN station in relation to me. There, we can also see that the TACAN station is from me 025 magnetic bearing, and it's
Left
at
turn.
13.4 nautical miles at our current.
And that's this right here.
In 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And the TACAN station identifier is CAR, and that is how I set it on the carrier. We've also got this guy here. If our TACAN station is outside of our compass rose, this is a heading pointer telling us how to get to our station. And we can zoom in a little further if we want. Next, we can box it so that we've got more information, and particularly up on the HUD here now, we've got 13.4 to TACAN station CAR, and we've got a heading indicator. That heading indicator there is for our TACAN station. So if we were to unpause, it would turn. And that there is the heading, and in fact, if you look in the distance, that is our carrier there. So all we need to do now is follow the TACAN marker there in the HUD, or we could do it here. We could follow it to that point there, but we want to be a bit more complicated than that. We want to get to this TACAN station on a particular course, because imagine if we're landing on a runway, we've got to come down exactly the right course. So let's get that done. What we can say is that the exact course of this runway is 348 magnetic. So we can use the course here. Left and right click will increase or
bottom
decrease
right,
it, and you
yeah.
can see the heading there. So we're going to go to 348 magnetic and pointing in that direction. And that's going to give us guidance information to not only get to this guy here, but also on this course line, what we call a radial intercept. Note that the marker on the heading tape has disappeared because that was only useful without a course line. We now have a course line to follow. Note that if we want to erase our course line, unbox TACAN and box it again.
Yep, the
We'll
box
also see
TACAN.
our
Okay.
radial there. So we now want to head this direction to merge with the radial, then turn onto the radial and head towards the TACAN station, the reciprocal. These two circles here are our course line deviation. If we TACAN station than we would usually do it, so the maneuvers are going to be more extreme than usual, but just to show you the idea. So we're going perpendicular to the course line. You would usually not go perpendicular. You would usually have a much smaller angle than 90 degrees.
Yeah, like a steeper
You usually
intercept.
come in at about 30 degrees,
Or
20
yeah,
degrees like that.
more
You can
shallow
zoom in a bit
intercept
now
so you
for
don't
extra
zip past
resolution.
it.
Start turning now so that we can think about merging with our course line. The idea is we want to turn towards the TACAN station while we are at the same time merging on the course line. Don't worry about elevation or speed. This is not a landing tutorial. We're just looking at the basics. Okay, the little circles in the HUD have disappeared. That means we are now on the course line. All we've got to do now is get the arrow in the HUD in the center of our path marker there. You can see that it's to the right, which means we need to adjust right slightly. 5 miles to the carrier. So we're ever so slightly left still, so we still need to adjust right a little bit. Okay, we're merging now, and back a little. Let's try and snatch that line right in the middle of the path marker, otherwise known as a velocity vector. And that's pretty much it, bang on. We just need to hold course down until we reach the TACAN station.
Right. Feels good. Now, I wasn't originally going to do this, but let's put it into practice. Both of those. So now I know that I have to create the target, and then I don't have to uncage, but I can if I want to. So, sounds good. Again, this takes a second. Sorry. Pig.io. Ground crew.
Request rearming. Copy.
All right, Biz.
Rearming complete.
Just to make sure.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Okay. No, I didn't do. That won't come on until the pod is ready, but it's fine. Almost there. We'll make this really quick, and then we'll jump into the 16 because I'm eager to jump into that too. All right, lined up. Nellis, I am taking off. Go fuck yourself. See y'all. Wheels coming up. Oh, sorry. Those wheel steering coming up. 125, 130, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, rotating. All right, positive rate, gear up, flaps up. Master arm coming on, air to ground. What's up, Rick? Okay, 1688. Enter. That's weird. Oh. Like I said, we'll do automatic this time, see how it works out. Is it over here? I forget every time. Oh, oops. Okay, they should be in this valley here. There they are. Ooh. So it's locked. Time to manual release. I think that's what that stands for. In range. Pickle. I'll try to get another one off in the same go. Have it locked. Yeah, creating that track was what I was doing wrong. Like a time to impact or something. Any day. Nice. All right, let's lock up another one real quick. And standby. So then I need to go to no, that's not what I need. I need to go to map, that's it. Again, we'll get 10 miles away and see what we can do. In rain, clear. Voice. And then you know what? I think I can step fire. That's it. Noise. Got another one out there. That's not even close to. That's fine. I don't know what happened with that one, but cool. Disarm. So we're gonna go tack in. Enter. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Yeah, 1-2 X-ray. With this. Oh, that's right. Let me go here. HSI. Tack in. 210. All right. Oop. We are on the way back. Goal is to intercept this now. And I am gonna use my vision here. Gonna cruise in not too fast. Slowly but surely kind of work ourselves in here. There we go. That's what the issue was. $14 miles out. I'm just trying to use the sensors. I can actually see the airfield, but yeah. A little off. That's fine. I think the bore is off to the right, or the tack end is off to the right a little bit. The gear. Yeah, off to the left. Excuse me.
Altitude. Altitude.
That rate's looking pretty good. Wow. Offset to the right a little bit. Now bring it back in. Still off, but that's fine. Kissed the runway a little bit. That was good. park this over here. The whole time I'd be dead. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop in here. Do another cold start. Let's get rid of this. Let us uncage this. Maybe not yet. Okay. Point. Maybe not that yet. Okay, cool. So APU or main power is on. Start 2. Okay, unlocking the throttle. And we're letting this spool up. And she's up and running. Alright, cool. So we got the FCR, we got all this shit. The lights, temperature, air, boink, 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 boink. This is a now. Anti-ice. Anti-select, that's fine. Mid LVT on. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. All I have to do is wait for this to count down. This thing is fucking easy. Power on, fuel, normal. It's good here. And seat not armed. Oh shit. Thank you. This is good. Where's that rat out? I guess this doesn't have one. Interesting. Ready to go if I really wanted to. Nice. Weird. Oh, there it is. Can you not? Huh. Can't change this, I guess. Interesting. This is still spinning down. Yeah. We can wait a little bit. Let's see what we got on the wings. Probably nothing. Definitely nothing. Something about the tiger? Oh, yeah.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Refueling complete.
Strapped.
Rearming complete.
How small this cockpit is, my goodness. Okay. Get the wheel chocks and we'll get out of here.
Chief, place the wheel
Oh,
chocks.
fuck.
Copy. Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Wheel chocks are now in place. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Oh, you know what? Alright, nose wheel steering off. Arm on. Air to air. Being a dickhead. Miles out. Miles out. What is it though? Feel like it's a KC. Because it is. About 20. What's this? Hard lock. It's on him. Uh-oh, we lost him. Losing him again. What is this? Gotta lead that target a little bit. All right, box 3. Miles away. And starting to expand. Box 3. On him. It's not gonna get him. Yeah, got away. Oh, I did get him. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's why. Oh, is it that? Whoops. No, it's this. That was terrible. Alright, so I still got these. Ooh. Master arm off. And just book it back home. M1025. What the fuck is that? Again, go down the old river there, or the old street, and then we'll head back in. Strip, excuse me. Of all the windows. Pulled those up a long time ago. What the fuck? Kind of bleed off more speed, more speed. That back. Fuel do I have remaining? 2,700. Oh yeah, we gotta land. Holy shit. Coming down, flaps coming down. Down and locked. Down and locked. Fast, a little too high. Landing. I think I popped the tire. I'm for sure that I popped the tire. Oh yeah. The ejection seat not work? What the fuck? Yeah. Um. All right. Sorry, I got a little quiet at the end there. There's my roommates are out here, so I'm not trying to be rude. So with that though, I am gonna take off. So tomorrow, better than you are today. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah. Learned a lot. We'll learn more tomorrow.